Um, a lot of people are, reporting what's happening with Boosie, and and that's cool. I had the information last night, and I didn't, the draft was going on, and I was watching the draft and studying who was picking whom. And besides all that, what I was doing is listening and finding out information that was, you know, that was quite unearthing. It's just really difficult. And people were reporting that Boosie may lose his leg, and he's going to lose his leg, and that was just making, people around him, who are already on edge, even more on edge. And it doesn't seem like the authorities are doing their job as far as the investigating of the incident. They're basically saying, let them stand back and we'll just clean up the pieces. And that's the sad message you want to send if you're the police. When you have a chance to actually try to stop something to show that we actually care. This is something that needs to be done. Or, it needs to be solved before it becomes a problem. That it's, it gets further and further out of reach. Now, I find it very unsettling that a rap artist who was on national television on the news gets shot on a freeway. And it's a story on the news. And police is not present at a vigil for him. It's like, are you serious? And then someone at the vigil gets, shot at. You should be able to close on that immediately. Some of the information that people were using is very inaccurate though, when coming to Boost. And I want to thank everybody that got here, man. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's important. They try to make it the bar for whatever reason, but yeah, hit the like button and definitely hit the notification thing. Subscribe to the page, all this stuff, so you can get some consistent information. Uh, he's not in fear of losing his leg. Boosie is a diabetic. He's a type 2 diabetic. So when you're type 2 diabetic, any type of blood loss, it's very critical. So the fact is, his foot, he's having trouble, and he's a great risk of losing his foot. They're trying to save his foot because he lost a lot of blood when he was hit in the leg. So there's been complications within the process because I don't believe at first they paid it, enough attention to it. Him being a diabetic, and where he was doing well and recovering, it it turned into a problem, a situation because blood was not properly circulating to his legs and to his foot. So it might be a leg problem, but the foot was not getting enough blood flow. As as we go through this earth, we're only blessed with one life, and it's precious. There's some that don't even make it to see 1 or 2 years of life, and you probably have friends in your lifetime that lost their lives early in a life, and they're not here anymore. You know, I got plenty of friends that's on Facebook that's just not even here anymore. It's eerie going by their Facebook page. It's just lingering there, and they're not here anymore. It's like my house is a funeral. It's nothing but obituaries, you know, everywhere. I had a friend who accidentally choked on his own bottle. As he laid unconscious on the floor, people thought he was sleeping. Just a death that shouldn't have happened, and definitely not that way. It's eerie, because this changes people's lives. And when then people are doing street things, and you see somebody who's not doing these things anymore, and they're doing positive things and trying to make moves and do it the right way, and someone wants to try to stop them for some whatever reason, it's you're saddened by it because it's not gonna help your situation. Is your life gonna improve by you trying to harm Boosie? How your life gonna get better by that? If anybody who did it or was involved in it hear this, how is your life gonna improve? What is that gonna do for you? Is that gonna help you out of your situation? That's gonna make you feel better about yourself? You know, this is why I preach this type of message to people. People are like, "Oh man, you just turned into a preacher." Nah, I don't. I know the streets is the streets, and they gonna do what they do. But if somebody wasn't in the streets warm with you, then why are you gonna take a shot at them? And my thing is, when you're in a position where you guys are both making money, like making serious amount of money, got record deals, why would you be warring in the streets? That's what I don't understand about these artists sometimes. It's like, dude, why in the world are you in the streets trying to rumble with somebody? Is the streets for a reason. You try to hustle to get out of that. And I'm not saying Boosie was doing things in the streets. I'm just saying in general. Artists, period. Like, dude, if you want to be in the streets, is that where you want to hang out? No, I don't want to see that. Right? I'm like, I don't even, as much as I love to shoot dice, I'm competitive. I only shoot dice in certain environments. I shot dice in a room with some of the biggest D-boys in history. And the reason why, I used to do that is because that was my barber's house. My barber's house was basically the hangout for all the D-boys. After they come there, he cut everybody in the neighborhood hair. You know what I'm saying? His house, his basement was the doggone barbershop. So I always had a nice pay. I was always good to go. every week. But after that, problems start to ensue. You got all the D-boys down there. They all in different gangs. They all know each other. But there was one thing they would not do. They couldn't let they cool or they gangster get out of character to where they do something stupid down. And the reason why they wouldn't is because they know everybody's watching. So if they were down there gambling, and this is the only reason I gambled there, is because I knew I was good. Like nothing was gonna happen to me. Nobody was gonna try to knock me out, punch me, or do none of that was gonna happen. And not because I was somebody and they had to be somebody. You gotta watch out for him. No, it's because they got too much pride. If they lose a grip, they lose $2,000. They gotta act like it's nothing. Oh man, that ain't nothing. That's spending money. Keep that little home. You know what I'm saying? They have to act like that down there. Because down there, they going to be like, man, he tripping over that little bit of money? You ain't getting no money, huh? He must ain't making nothing. The ego and pride is too much for them to be worried about it. So they couldn't be worried about it. Even if we left there after the fact and they wanted to get mad about it, they couldn't. Because it would come back. Oh, he tried to go after homie after he lost the money. Fair and square. What are you going after Shorty for? Couldn't do that. It's the only reason I played there. I wasn't shooting in no alley. Dude got hit up right in the alley. Had a friend gone. Two guys, best friends. Dude had a little girl. Hit him right in the alley. Right in the alley. Best of friends. Argument over the dice. And the pot probably won more than $60. Argument was over who bet this. Did we bet the 6-8 or not? We bet the 6-8 on that. No, we did not. You did. I did not bet the 6-8. That led to somebody losing their life and a daughter that don't have a father. So for everybody out there who might be associated with this life, is this what you want? Is this the life you want? Because this is insanity. It is. It's just total insanity. You look around the world, it's been nothing but crazy moments happening around this globe. Nothing is making sense. So we got to find a way to make things better. All the way around the board, we got to find a way to make things right. Things ain't been right lately. So we got to try to find a way to make things right and get things back on track as people. You know, we pray for Boosie and pray that, he don't lose his foot. Pray that he get his functionality back. But when you're a diabetic, you have to watch this. This is not a movie, ladies and gentlemen. You get hit in the leg, it's very serious. So you want to make sure that our heroes and the people that we looked up to and did good things, that we all send blessings their way at all times. Because this isn't a movie. You could lose your life getting hit in the leg. You know, you can get hit in the arm and it could do damage. It's just no guarantee. These situations are going to go your way and you'll be okay from it. So Just continue to pray. Continue to pray. Other word, be blessed, man. Don't forget, you want to support the page, that's on you. Carcino's my name on the Cash App. Hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All those wonderful things. And look out for the Patreon today, because we're going to send you some government records on Donald Sly Gray in his case. I'm out.